Hello friends, Cheryl here with InkPulp, and we're back with Margarete Miller. Hey, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Always like to have new viewers and subscribers, and if you like what you see, I hope you'll subscribe and like the video. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. You know I love y'all, and I thank you for the support. So this collage, we're working on Margarete Miller this week, and this is going to be week number 6. And so I made one small change to the prompts. So our prompts this week are an object hung on a wall, a piece of ribbon, transportation, something sharp, and it originally said a photo of your family or a family member. I changed that to a photo of a family, and you'll see why. I didn't want to put my family pictures out here anyway, and so it's a photo of a family or family member, and then the bonus was a form. Okay, so by the way, a lot of people will come back after these videos and ask me, how do I, get started with Margarete Miller? Well, if you look in the description box, I provide a link to Margarete's Etsy shop, which is where you buy the prompts, and I've also got a link to her website. So if you're wondering how you can get started in this, hang on a second. I don't know why I keep getting that kind of bar across the front there, but it's like a bar of light. Okay, so here's the book, and so my form, this came out of one of my sons. This was from June of 1996. This was one of my son's middle school. He had a book that was, they were the Imps, the West Cary Middle School, and it just had places in here. He was real good about it for a while. Where they'd write down their assignments and then the teachers would sign off. Some of them I had to sign off on. So I took one of these planning pages that he didn't use, and I took the form off of it, and I thought that would be fun to use as my form. So I'm going to go ahead and ink it up before I put it down, so I don't have to try to do it later when it's all in the book. It'll be easier this way. So I hope everybody's doing okay. It's Sunday. I'm bummed there's no football to watch today. Next week, though, we have the big game. I think it's next week. Next week or the week after. I don't remember how many weeks they give them off to prep for the Super Bowl, but... And boy, isn't Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, they are the talk of the Super Bowl, aren't they? I don't dislike either of them. I just wish we'd focus more on the game rather than has he popped the question to her yet? Because I don't really care about that, but they are the couple of the season here. I did put a little bit of stenciling on this, just to give it, some lines in the background. So I did do that. Let me put some glue stick on this thing. So today, you guys, is my day to finish cleaning my craft room. I have a metal studio too for my metal work, but today I'm focused on the craft room. I'll work on the metal side of it another day, but I have boxes everywhere. I've been putting things in boxes and getting them like off of my shelves and different things in the hopes that when I get everything set up like I want it, I can just go back through and unpack those boxes and then put them where they need to go. So that's my plan. We'll see. We'll see how well I get to stick to it. Well, let's go this way. I tried to cut this as close to the size as I could. And I think I got it pretty close. All right, so there's that. The next thing that I want to put down is my ship. About right there. So this is my transportation. Okay, it's going to be a ship. So yeah, I've got a busy day and there's no football to distract me, and so I'm going to spend the entire day, or as long as it takes, I think it'll take the entire day, just reorganizing everything and putting it where it needs to go. Let's go up just a hair with that. And hopefully I'll have a very well organized, easier to work in craft room than one I have now. Now, for those of you who are tempted to put in the comments, will you come and do mine when you're done? That answer is a resounding no. I hate doing it just for myself, let alone somebody else's room. Holy cow. All right. When I said I changed it to a family, I have a family of ducks. And I want to go around the edges. And you'll see why the ducks, and just, well, how the ducks fit in. I suppose I could have done little kids or something else, but I saw this picture of the ducks and I thought, oh, what an adorable little family. So I interpret it as a picture of a family, because I'm certainly not related to the ducks. All right, so now I'm going to put this down here, but I want to I want to go about here. To about here. So I'm going to put the glue on here, but I'm going to make a pocket. Imagine that, I'm thinking ahead for my prompts. I can fold them in half and stick them in there. And they'll stick out a good bit. Let's go even farther. Let's go. Let's go to here and see how that looks. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Let me put down some glue. I love working on this tile. I'll spray it with water here in a minute and get that. Oh, I probably need to do that now. It's a little sticky. If you haven't seen this before, if you're new to my channel, I use a big ceramic tile because it's so easy to clean up. Look at that. All that glue is gone. All right. So now we're going to put this little family right down here. And then I've got room to stick my prompts in there. Yay. All right, the next thing was a ribbon. And I have this blue checkered, it's actually a piece of rickrack, but I consider it a ribbon. So I'm going to use this new glue that I have here. I'm really liking this stuff. Alright, let's get a bead of this stuff. Oh, come on. And we'll put on this ribbon. I thought this went well with the blue and the ship and the stenciling. So I'm going to put it right under the study tip because we really need to preserve those study tips, right? All right, and then we'll cut that off. And now, well, it's the last two items. Come on. There we go. All right, one of the last items was something sharp. And for something sharp, I have a bulb pin that I'm going to put in right here into this rickrack. And then we'll glue down the rest of it. All right, now, so that you can see why I use the ducks and the ship, I have this, something that hangs on a wall. I have this little framed saying from Louisa May Alcott. Let me get it all inked up and I'll show you, and I'm just going to clip it on with the bulb pin because it's rather large. All right, it says, I'm not afraid of storms. So these little duckies, they're not afraid of storms, for I am learning to sail my ship. And there's their ship. So I thought that was very fitting. Actually, I'm gonna poke this bulb pin right through here. And I'm gonna hang this on here like this. Now it covers up the ship, but you can lift it up and see what's behind it. Okay, so I just thought that was cute. I thought it all kind of fit together, and I need to put a little more glue under here. Well, there we go. Instead of that other, ooh, that didn't work. I thought that was fitting because the little ducks are out on the water and they're not afraid of their storm because they are learning to sail that ship. So, and I love this saying. Okay, come on. Trying to get this to, seems like with glue I always manage to make a mess of my pieces. Do you guys have that problem? You put down glue and you end up with a mess, and I don't want this to glue down because I want to be able to flip it up and see, you know, what's underneath. So I think what I need to do is just put a little, that one's not big enough. Let's see if this one is. Yep. Alright, we're just going to put that down there. I'm going to fold this up so it doesn't glue down. And we'll leave it stay. Okay, so let's review on our prompts. We have got, you know, it's a good thing I do this at the end because I did it one time last year and I had forgotten a prompt. An object hung on a wall. We've got this nice print. A piece of ribbon. We've got the rickrack. Transportation. We've got the boat. Something sharp is the bulb pin. And a photo of a family is the family of ducks. And the bonus was a form that we had in the back. So that covers all the prompts, and we're done with Margarete Miller week 6. I thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And you know, like I said, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.